Welcome to my channel, The Spoiler Zone. Alert: major spoilers are present in this video. Today, I will recap the story of the film. Oliver Stone's Snowden, 2016, is a gripping biographical thriller that delves into the life and actions of Edward Snowden, a former CIA employee and NSA contractor who leaked classified information about government surveillance programs to the media. The film explores Snowden's journey from an idealistic young patriot to one of the most controversial whistleblowers in modern history, raising profound questions about privacy, security, and the balance of power in the digital age. The story unfolds through a series of flashbacks, framed by Snowden's clandestine meetings with journalist Glenn Greenwald, portrayed by Zachary Quinto, and filmmaker Laura Poitras, portrayed by Melissa Leo, in a Hong Kong hotel room. As Snowden, played by Joseph Gordon-Levitt, recounts his experiences and motivations, the film provides insight into the events that led him to risk everything to expose government surveillance practices. The narrative begins with Snowden's early career in the intelligence community, where his exceptional skills and patriotic fervor led him to work for the CIA and later the NSA. Initially believing in the importance of his work to protect national security, Snowden becomes increasingly disillusioned as he witnesses the extent of the government's surveillance capabilities and the erosion of civil liberties in the name of security. As Snowden rises through the ranks and gains access to classified information, he becomes increasingly troubled by the scope and implications of the NSA's surveillance programs, including the bulk collection of metadata on American citizens' phone calls and Internet communications. Disturbed by what he perceives as violations of privacy and constitutional rights, Snowden grapples with his conscience and struggles with the decision to blow the whistle on the government's actions. The turning point comes when Snowden is tasked with designing a new data collection program known as XKeyscore, which allows analysts to sift through vast amounts of Internet traffic and communications data without a warrant. Horrified by the potential for abuse and the lack of oversight, Snowden makes the fateful decision to contact Greenwald and Poitras and share classified documents detailing the NSA's surveillance programs. As the story unfolds, Snowden's actions trigger a global firestorm of controversy and debate, with governments and intelligence agencies around the world scrambling to respond to the revelations. While some hail Snowden as a hero and champion of privacy rights, others condemn him as a traitor and threat to national security, sparking heated debates about the balance between security and individual liberties in the digital age. Throughout the film, Stone presents Snowden as a complex and conflicted figure, torn between his loyalty to his country and his commitment to principles of transparency and accountability. Gordon-Levitt delivers a nuanced and compelling portrayal of Snowden, capturing his intelligence, idealism, and moral conviction, as well as his vulnerabilities and doubts. The supporting cast includes Shailene Woodley as Lindsay Mills, Snowden's girlfriend, who struggles to come to terms with his decision to go public with classified information, Rhys Ifans as Corbin O'Brien, Snowden's CIA mentor and supervisor, whose authoritarian views clash with Snowden's principles, and Tom Wilkinson as Ewan McCaskill, a veteran journalist who helps Greenwald and Poitras publish Snowden's revelations. As the film builds toward its climactic moments, tensions escalate as Snowden's identity is revealed, and he becomes a fugitive from justice, seeking asylum in Russia to avoid prosecution by the U.S. government. Despite the personal and professional risks, Snowden remains steadfast in his belief that the public has a right to know about government surveillance activities and the need for greater transparency and accountability. In the film's closing scenes, Snowden reflects on the impact of his actions and the sacrifices he has made, acknowledging the personal toll of his decision to expose government secrets. Despite facing exile and isolation, Snowden expresses hope that his actions will inspire others to speak out against injustice and fight for a more open and democratic society. Snowden is a thought-provoking and timely film that raises important questions about privacy, surveillance, and the role of government in the digital age. Through its compelling storytelling and powerful performances, the film offers a compelling portrayal of one man's journey from insider to whistleblower and the profound consequences of his actions for society as a whole. Subscribe and comment for more videos like this, and thank you for watching.